Hey guys, this is Nathan here from Otrium Games, doing a live stream here of Metalheads, my own solo project. Just to quickly explain, Metalheads is an 8-player local or online multiplayer party game. There's a whole bunch of mini games, the board game mode, boss battle, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really, really fun. At the moment, you can go on Steam and download the demo right now. The demo contains 10 mini games. No board game mode, nothing else. It's just 10 mini games, basic character customization, like you get to choose their heads, that's about it. So really, really basic early stuff at the moment. Now, the online multiplayer, it is buggy right now. It's still very early. I was going to release it later, but I figured, you know, Steam Game Festival, what a great time for everyone to jump on board and try the multiplayer out. So what I'm actually going to show here in this stream, I won't show you my face for too much longer. It's ugly, I know. I'm going to show off the board game mode. It's a much older build than what you guys are seeing on the demo right now, so there may be other issues, but this is a board game mode. It's very prototype, but I wanted to show it off to you, and I also wanted to show off the boss battle as well. So I'm going to jump right in, and hopefully you guys enjoy what you see. So let's see if I can get this working. Metalheads plus camera. Oh, my webcam's not showing up. That's fantastic. Who cares about the webcam anyway, right? Okay. Now let me know if the volume is kind of weird or anything like that. That'll be nice to know. Here we go. Player 1, player 2. Just going to go up to the... I'll show off the board game mode first. Super basic menu, as you guys can see. Like this is going to get fleshed out a lot better. And then, yeah, I mean, there'll be more options and that kind of stuff. And as you can see in the background, the map is kind of very bare bones, very basic. Turn the stream lamp off. Excellent. All right, so this is the board game mode, the prototype of the board game mode. As you can see, it's like any other board game mode for any other any other party game. So I'm going to jump in. It says, have you played before? No. The goal is to be the player with the highest score. Simple. How you do that is by beating mini games and doing laps of the board. The blue tile is a starting tile. Every time this tile is passed, you do a lap. Each lap will grant you 5 points. You must pass the blue starting tile to do a lap. When it is your turn, you can roll a dice, then you must run to the destination highlighted in time. If you don't reach it in time, don't worry, you still have time, but you won't get any points. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. There's a lot of time in there. This tile is green. Green tile awards 3 points. Pretty simple, right? Red is bad, so you lose 3 points. Purple, it'll trigger an event. So in this particular case, I don't think we'll hit it, but it will actually cause that little rotating bit in the middle to go faster or slower. It says this tile is white, but there's no white tiles. Some tiles will reveal pickups when they are in your path. So it's meant to actually show an example there, but this is an older build where it's not doing any of that. When all players have taken their turn, you will all play a random mini game. The winner or winners will earn extra points. When all rounds are over, the winner will become the boss in a 1 vs all mini game to determine who is the ultimate metalhead. So yeah, I didn't want to have a board game where you kind of get to the end and then it's like, oh, by the way, you won. Well done. Here's a trophy. And, you know, you get to muck around in a little trophy room and that's about it. I like that, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something with a bit more substance. You know, everyone kind of gets to gang up on the person who just kicked their butts. And they have a chance to kind of get revenge. I mean, they've already won basically, but it's a much cooler way of ending the game, I think. Hey Metalheads, determine the order by being the quickest to hit the corresponding button when the light stops. Now, I'll see if I can get my webcam up here just to show you what I mean by this. I mean, hopefully that makes sense. Oh, there's my webcam. Hello. Better turn that light on. So pretty much, so what you see here, Xbox controller. Now, imagine on the screen, which is that way, if it was yellow, if it ended up on yellow, you'd have to hit the yellow button when it stops. The fastest player to hit that button gets priority in their turn order. So it says, hey Metalheads, determine the turn order by being the quickest to hit the corresponding button when the light stops. This is going to change. This is going to be way more obvious, a lot easier to understand, but I'm going to jump into it now. Is everyone ready? I've got 2 controllers here, by the way. They're both hooked up. Whoop. As you can see, the numbers popped up to determine the turn order. Here we go. How cool is this music, by the way? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's freaking awesome. Alright, so yeah, it's now my turn. Now basically I can view the map if I want. It'll just go into like a overview at the moment, although I don't think it's working. I'm gonna click on it. But I'll roll the dice. Oh, I scored a 1. I'll go right. Ooh, okay. Ignore the time that you have to run to the tiles at the moment. As I said, super prototype. It's not like fully functioning. There is a later version of this, but when I tried to get it ready for the stream, it just kind of fell apart. It kind of broke, so I didn't want to compile all sorts of stuff, so that was kind of annoying. Alright, we'll roll dice for this player. Oh, really? Now, I want to maybe look at alternate ways. Yeah, I'm not going to lose any points. I want to look at alternate ways of doing dice rolls and that kind of thing as well. So, you know, I want to remove as much RNG stuff as possible. So yeah. Now something else I'm going to show off, and I completely forgot that this build has all the mini games in it. The current mini games that like there's 15, 16 of them or something like that. So at least you guys get to see some of these as well. This is my absolutely terrible music attempt. The guy behind the music, Andy Gillian, he didn't do this track, and I'm sure he'll be happy for me to tell you that, because he would not be proud of this. Andy Gillian, for those who don't know, he's a lead guitarist of a band called Mors Principium Est. Oh gosh, which is a Finnish melodic death metal band, and it's freaking amazing. He's also got a solo album. I'm gonna change my dance moves. A solo album called Never After, and it's just an instrumental metal. Oh, what color was it? Pink. Yeah, instrumental. Far out. Instrumental metal album without any vocals or anything, and it's bloody fantastic. It's pretty much, you know, my favorite album to listen to at the moment. I'll generally listen to it while I'm doing any game dev. It's bloody fantastic. So it's great to have Andy on board, having that much talent. It brings the metal into Metalheads, that's for sure. Now, this mini game, as you can see, it's kind of like a musical chairs, Simon Says type thing. So the idea is to go to the blue tile. Whatever blue tile is remaining, we have to go to it. Right here. Now it's not working perfectly at the moment. If there's 8 players, sometimes there's like 14 tiles. It's really weird. I just haven't done I haven't really fixed it. Not yet anyway. But it's meant to get the amount of players and do 1 less tile, and then it'll eventually just keep reducing and reducing and reducing. So. Now, I'm just going to end this. Oh, okay, there we go. Now, you can actually change your dance moves in this minigame as well. I'm just going to see if it's streaming on Steam. I had a look earlier and it wasn't showing up, which is really disappointing because I might be talking to myself right now. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. There are a lot of games that are streaming on Steam right now. It is kind of cool to see. So much exposure, so many developers. And so many developers that need it too. You know, they don't have good marketing or whatever. I mean, there's 7 people watching my stream. Bit different to the 500 that were watching 2 days ago. Alright, I found it at least. At least it's going to Steam, so there's 11 people here now. Hello everyone. If you're new here, this is Metalheads. It's a 8-player multiplayer party game, local or online. There is a demo available for it right now on Steam. You can give that a try. It's got 10 mini games. It doesn't have the board game mode or anything like that. It's just 10 mini games. A ton of fun. It has a whole bunch of bugs in it still, especially the online multiplayer, but I am working hard to overcome those issues. I was up until 2 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock the previous morning. You know, I'm trying to make sure that all of this stuff is all sorted out. What I'm showing off in this particular stream is something that you guys won't see for a while. It's the board game mode and the boss battle mode as well. So I want to show that off. Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to bring up the chat because I can't actually see it. If anyone is chatting, that would be handy to know, that's for sure. Log in to join chat. Alright, well, I've got 12 people watching. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to stop rambling. So the idea of the board game versus other party games, I guess, is that you can move freely. You do the movement yourself. So there's a bit of platforming involved. Damn it. You get to choose your path in some instances, so if the path does branch, you get that choice. You can see use item there. If I get to an item shop, hopefully I can. Oh, man. I will show you the different items. So the idea of this board game mode right now is at the end, whoever wins becomes a boss. And I'm actually going to show that off in this stream so you guys can see it. Now this is one of the mini games that you'll actually get to play. The music is different. This is an old build, got old music in it, so please ignore that. Pretty much none of the music that you hear except for what was in that board game mode and the main menu, none of that is going to be in the demo when you play it. It's a cool song though, but this is stuff that's bought on the Unreal Engine marketplace, and I don't want any purchased assets in my game. I want it to be 100% completely original, so that you don't go and play another game and you're like, hang on, I've seen that before. Now I am playing both controllers here, by the way, so I'm not gonna spend too much time messing around. I know you guys want to get to the juicy details of the boss battle, so let's not kill both of them at the same time. So basically with this one, if you both die, nobody gets points. Let me know if you think that's a little bit too hard, because I know some people have kind of complained or seemed a bit confused when they die at the end and all of a sudden there's no points given, and they're kind of like, well, I won that though. Please say hi in the chat if you are watching. I don't know if anyone is actually watching right now. I can't really see at the moment. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I will also be doing a live stream later on today at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to tune in then, I'm actually going to be playing some online multiplayer with some of the people from the Discord chat. I will actually post that for you guys right now, where the Discord is located. So bear with me for a second, guys. Copy link, and I need to bring up the Steam Games page. How do I do that easily? Just hold on for a second, guys. I don't have any like bots or anything set up to spam links for you. So Steam Game Festival, find my game. So yeah, basically this is just a kind of a quick stream. I'm just going to be streaming for maybe an hour, just to give you guys a bit of an idea of the board game mode, and just its in development stage right now, just so you can see where it was, and then maybe later on when the game's finished you can see how far it's come. I think I'm right at the bottom here. Yes I am. Whoop, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to paste this into the chat. There we go. Excellent. All right, we're going to jump back into it. Doesn't matter if there's not too many people watching right now. I mean, it's kind of an exclusive view at some very prototype, very basic looking things. So this is another mini game that I've got. It's not available in the demo. Now, is my stream running slow, or I can't tell. I cannot tell. Oop. So the idea of this mini game, oh, there's no music at the moment, but the idea of this mini game is to collect as many points as you can. Every time you fall off, you'll lose points. So if I jump off now as orange, I should lose a point when I respawn. Yeah, lose 2 points. Yeah. So yeah, the idea of this is just to get the most amount of points, and obviously it makes it very difficult when all these pipes keep lighting on fire and going a bit insane. There's no music at the moment because this is a very early build, much earlier than the demo that's available right now. But as I've said, this minigame is not part of the demo, but it will be one of the minigames that you'll get to play in the final game when it launches. If you do hang around for this stream, I'm actually going to switch over to the current demo build, and I'm just going to play the minigame solo there for a bit, just so you guys can have a listen to the music. You can see some more polish on the minigames as well.
3, 2, 1, finish!
I'm just going to check the stream, make sure it's all smooth, because it looks like it's running fairly choppy right now. Let's go to Twitch. Go to my channel. Oh, seriously, Twitch. Go to my channel. Let's see how smooth it is going. Let's see how smooth it is going. I think it's going pretty good. I'm just gonna. You'll probably hear me repeating at the moment. Hang on, I'm just gonna disable the audio on that. You'll probably hear. There we go. Yeah, it's not running smooth. Alright, sorry about this, guys. How about we switch over to hopefully a bit smoother gaming experience now. Ah, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, it's something weird with the webcam. Doesn't really like it very much. Even now it's kind of a bit jittery. It is better, but yeah, it's not nice. It's fine, actually. It's not too bad. Okay, so this is this is one that was really highly requested to be part of the demo, but it's just not finished. There's, you know, I mean, you can't hear any music at the moment because there's no. I didn't want to use any third-party music, but basically, this is a racing game with some balls. There will be more obstacles, there will be much fancier visuals when this is finished. And the other cool thing is, it will be procedurally generated tracks as well. Which I'm really kind of excited, because that just means that there's going to be a ton more replay value. Whoops. Didn't want to fail that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Anyway, I'll skip past this very quickly because I am trying to show off the boss battle in the board game mode at the moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
And if anybody does have any questions, please let me know. Happy to answer them. Pretty open to any questions.
3, 2,
Oh, come on.
1, go!
I keep that's my bad controlling. Like I'm controlling both these balls at the same time, and I've got the controllers in different locations, so I keep thinking you know, when I'm holding down on one, I'm actually the one that's at the top, so I end up going off the bottom of the stage. Now there should only be, I think, another 3 or 2 mini games before even 1 mini game. Oh, I can't afford to buy anything. Damn it! I wanted to show off that shop then. So yeah, there is a little shop in the game, and you can use items to. Oh, here we go. You can use items to basically to block other players. You can lay down traps, all that kind of stuff. So anything to basically hinder the other players. Oh, I think. Okay, there we go. So this is super early prototype stuff. I didn't even think I was going to show this during the Steam Game Festival, but here I am, and I'm doing it. So lucky you guys. Oh, what is happening? They just out of here. So yeah, as you can see, like really, really super basic kind of cinematics, if you can call it that. But I'm really excited to get the board game mode working and like fully functional, polished up, making that level look super neat. Like right now, as you can tell, it's not even white box, it's a little bit beyond that, but still a lot of work to do. So yeah, this is a boss battle. At the end of the board game, the winner becomes a boss. And there'll be... Okay, somebody just died already, I think. That's not normal. Oh no, what? No! No! Oh, that was what you guys were hanging around for. I'll go to the quick game, because quick game we can kind of skim past it, and I'll just let these characters die really quickly. The music you hear in this one is actually made by Andy Gillian. This is one of the tracks that you'll hear in the final game and in the current demo at the moment. I'll show off this mini game after I get to the boss battle. I'm gonna do the boss battle if it works, and then switch over to another version of the game, the live demo version, and show off all the latest stuff. And maybe try and find a server with somebody online and just randomly drop into their server and give them a nice little surprise. Yep, die. Cool. Just gonna close my other computer here. Shut that down. Excellent. We gotta wait this one out. Damn it. I was hoping that it'd be a mini game that just ends. I'm gonna try and play as both and not die. So there's normally music. I've taken the music out of this at the moment because it is it's purchased from the not Steam, the Unreal Engine marketplace. And while I can actually show it off and everything, I don't want the music to be associated with the game. It's not the music that will be in the game, so best not to have it in there. Thank you all the new people for watching. I am just showing off a very early version of Metalheads right now. It is not the same version I'll be showing off very shortly, which is the demo version that you guys can play right now on Steam. This is months old, so if it looks a little bit janky or you know, things don't look quite right, well, there's a reason for it. Now normally I would do a stream joined by a whole bunch of other people, so it's a bit weird streaming on my own. I feel like I'm literally just talking to myself, but I guess that's part of the fun of streaming. So yeah, I will be showing off the boss fight. This quick game mode, it'll basically do a couple of mini games and then jump into a boss battle. So I'm gonna die straight away here. But first I might show you some really crappy dance moves. Alright, there we go. They're both dead. Rip. Hold F. I hope that, oh yeah, I think everyone can hear me just fine. I might do survival mode just to hurry this one along. Now this is a mini game that will be in the demo, or that is in the demo right now if you go and download and play it. I'm just doing the survival mode where if you die once you're out, whereas the normal mode you can keep respawning. I just want to get to the boss battle real quick and then switch over to the other demo version. And if you guys want to play, oh, hang on. Yeah, so I think the boss battle is not working, guys. That sucks. That really sucks. At least you got to see... Hang on, I might just start the game up again. At least you got to see the very early prototype of the board game. And at least the intro kind of bit for the boss battle, even though it kind of didn't work because the characters just fell through the grounds. I think there should be, just gonna get back into the game here. I think there should be some other mini games here that I can show off for you guys. Yeah, so all the unlocked ones. So at the moment, in the demo, you will get Cognitive Collection. You'll get Wheelie, Dodgy, Laser Lunacy, Falling Apart, Pipe Man, Dark Dangers, Blue Ballin', O-Balls, and another mini game which is not listed here. Things like Termination Trail, Roller Raceway, Melting Memory, Tap Out, all these games here, you won't see until a later date. I won't be launching the game until there's at least 30 mini games. At the moment, there's probably about 18 that I've actually created, but some still need some polish. And then after I get this online multiplayer update fully functioning and working properly, I'll add more mini games to it. I might just show off Termination Trail just for a second, just so you guys can see it. It's not a... oh man, I shouldn't have played it with one player. Maybe I'll just add the other player in. There we go. And that's another thing. This version's got drop-in, drop-out support, and it works fairly seamlessly. The current demo build of the game, the drop-in, drop-out is a little bit buggy because I had to redo the entire spawn system. But as you can see, this is basically like a Tron-style mini game. Yeah, I'll end this now. I'll end this this mini game, and then might show you one more mini game. It's fairly interesting. It's kind of complicated when you first play it. I think I gotta win one more. There we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah, in this mini game, like you got these these pickups, and they do different things to your trail or your bike. They'll speed you up, or maybe it'll extend your trail or fragment the trail, that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to go Melting Memory here. Now, the instructions say, this is a memory sequence minigame. Each round, a new location is added to the sequence. You must start at the first location every round. I'll show you what I mean by that, because this can be a little bit confusing. I'm going to make it a bit more obvious what you have to do, though. So at first, it's kind of like, oh, what have I got to do? What have I got to do? It shows you a color. Obviously, you run to it, and it has the number 1 on it. You have to remember that location. It is your starting location. Every single round, you have to go back to there and remember your sequence. So I don't run yet, because if I run, I'll die. This is going to be tricky. I've got to remember 2 sets of locations. I think I've already forgotten where orange was. No. No, I think that's right. Oh, that's awful. Oh no. I am totally going to forget this. Actually, no, I think I'll be good. I've got this. My brain. So as you can see, every single time it resets. Well, not resets. It adds an extra 1. Then it stops telling you the numbers. Come on, brain, work. I think that's it. Yeah. And then that's it. Oh yes, go brain. Woo! I'm totally gonna fail on this one. Oh man, no, I'm done. My brain's not gonna work. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can do this. Actually, I might have this. I can't remember if it was... I think it's the other way around. Oh, I remembered it. Oh, you go there, you go there. This is really hard to control with... Oh man, what? So there, then there. I normally do worse, only controlling just one character. No, this is where I die. There's normally music, by the way. Yeah, oh man, I'm dead. So for all those new who are joining, this is Metalheads. I'm just showing a couple of months old build here. Just showing you some of the board game mode. I was trying to show the boss battle mode as well, but it's not working, sadly. It just kind of ends abruptly. There is a demo available right now, which is actually much newer and has online multiplayer. That way you can play with your friends. You know, especially during this time with COVID and everyone's kind of locked up at home. I think that's super important that I've got that out. It's a little bit buggy, but you know, I'm getting there. It's just this is only made by me, nobody else. So just bear with me, guys. So because we've got a few new people here, I will actually show a little bit of the board game again. Might come back to it even later on, actually, but I'll just quickly show. So yeah, you got the board game mode here. This is the start of the board game mode. Rather than rolling a dice to determine who goes first, you've got like a little mini game that you got to do. The quickest person to hit the right button here gets to go first. As you can see, green was number 1, orange is number 2, and yeah, the idea of the board game mode is that you actually have to platform yourself. You can't just it doesn't automatically do it for you. So if I want to get to this destination, I've actually got to run. Like I can go wherever I want, basically. If I want to get those pickups here, I can. It's kind of pointless because I'm not going to make it though. So we'll run up to here, get some points. Get some points. Now this is super early. Like this is, as you can see, there's like no textures or anything. But it shows you the foundation for the board game mode. And that I'm not just talking about making a board game mode. Like you can see that it is actually being made. It's not the main priority right now because it is just me working on the game. I have to obviously focus on more pressing things like online multiplayer right now. Once I can get the underlying foundation of the game functioning, that's when I can start adding more stuff to it. And I'm almost there, guys. Like, yeah, there's so much stuff to do. It just feels like it's never ending. I'm aiming to get this out by the end of the year, but I don't know. Oh, what was the color? I wasn't looking. Oh, so this is basically a Simon Says minigame, and a musical chairs minigame at the same time. So you have to remember the color, find the tiles that have the right color, and then you know, beat everyone else to them. Yeah, so this is a board game mode. I'm actually going to try and do a lap around. Oh, hang on, there's a shop though. I want to show it off. I don't know if it's still got the shop bot. Yes, I would like to buy something. Yay, we got our little shop bot here. So, got his little frog face looking thing. As you guys can see, this is a prototype of what the shop looks like. This is probably the last thing I added to the board game before I decided to start working on getting the online multiplayer out and the demo out to the public. I might go the +2 roll. Now there's no textures or anything at the moment, so bear with me with that. Alright, let's go. Number 3. Now, I can't jump in this slime. If I go in there, I'm dead. If I run across here, I'm dead. So, no, wee. Now the cool thing about the board game is, you know, with the items, there will be, like, there's actually a bear trap that didn't show up, but There will be obstacles that you can buy. You can get items that are designed to hinder the other players in some way, or maybe just boost yourself. As you can see, I got a +2 roll. This minigame here you'll see in the live demo build for those who are new to the stream. The music will be different. Music's way better. It's made by... Well, I'll tell you who it's made by when I get to that. Right now, this is just placeholder music, which is still cool, by the way. Like, this is really good music, but the other music's better. Alright, I'm just gonna... Hello everyone, we've got some new people in the stream. Thank you for coming and watching. This is a very, very, very early version of Metalheads. I thought I'd try something different when streaming today. I just wanted to show you guys the board game mode, which isn't available in the demo right now, and some of the other mini games as well. So after I get to the boss battle screen, I'll actually I'll see if it works this time, and I'll jump over to the other, like the live demo build version of the game, and show you some of the mini games, and crank the music so you guys can listen to this amazing soundtrack that Andy Gillian has made. I hope you're all enjoying the Steam Game Festival right, at the moment. Like, it's pretty damn exciting for all the developers out there. It's pretty rough in this industry to try and get your name out there and get some exposure, and it's great that Steam have sort of initiated this this festival, because it's certainly given me some exposure. My download count has gone through the roof, and look, this is a bug. This is why I don't release these things to the public. But yeah, it's fantastic, and everyone's support has been great. I'm blown away by how many people just are so understanding of the fact that this is just a very early alpha build that I'm showing off, and yeah, you guys are just really cool about it. It's awesome. You freaking rock. Oh, this has Andy's music in it. Alright, but I'm gonna end it. I'll show you this mini game later, guys. Just bear with me. Probably in another 10 minutes or so. Just want to try and get to the boss fight, and just see if it works this time. Oh, come on. Do your dice roll. Well, that wasn't meant to happen, but hey, that was funny. Let's go to the shop bot again. Let's not get crushed. Yes, I would like to buy something. What do we got? Oh, we got a bear trap. Snap trap. Snap trap is designed to catch its prey unharmed. Players who get caught will need to struggle to escape. While running, hit X to place the trap. Repeatedly tap A to escape if caught in one. Now these... Oh, there we go. These menus and everything will be changed. This is super, super... like really basic. Just laying down the foundations, making sure that the game is fundamentally actually working before I go ahead and start polishing everything up and making it look super pretty. I was almost going to add this to the demo build this weekend. Sorry, this week. I might still do it. I don't know, but it's not really designed for online yet. Like, it's not working for online multiplayer just yet. Oh no, he's dead. And as you can see, there's a lot of inspiration from different games, different movies, that kind of stuff as well. Like, obviously this is Tron. There's another mini game that's Pac-Man. I've got another mini game planned that's kind of like a. Just trying to think how I can explain it. But anyway, there's lots of influences out there, and I don't want to make like games that you just see in every party game. I want to have unique games that you kind of go, oh, where'd you get that idea from? Like, what the heck? That's new. Like, I've got one there, Wheelie, which you just saw before, and it was it's like a giant tumble dryer. Oh, okay. Well, that's totally a feature, guys. Bouncy dice. Hello everyone who's new to the stream. This is Metalheads you're watching now. This is a super early prototype version of the game from a couple of months ago. The reason I'm running this rather than the latest build that you can download right now is because I did want to show off some of the board game and the boss battle and everything. It's probably going to leave a bad impression for a lot of people who don't understand that. They'll probably jump in the stream and then go, oh, this kind of looks crap. And yeah, it does. It looks terrible. No, it's not that bad, right? There's no textures or anything. It's just slapped together. Not even a slap together map. Okay, boss battle. This is what happens when you win the board game, guys. As I said, it is the foundation. Don't judge it too harshly. It's gonna be way fancier, way cooler. I'm looking forward to it. What is happening? ... That was strange. ... Where is everyone being teleported to? Oh no. Alright, so what we've got here, guys, it's the boss battle. Now, it didn't work the last time I streamed this, which is only, what, 15, 20 minutes ago or something like that. It might not work this time either. But basically, it's a 1 vs all boss battle. You can see on the instructions on the right side there, it tells you sort of the controls for the boss. I've got a little, like a GIF animation online where you can kind of see a bit of the boss battle working. So I might try and find that on Twitter or something like that for you guys. All right, I'm going to jump in, see if it works. Oh, is it working? It's working. It's working, guys. It's freaking working. And this is my really crappy music.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that's a dark screen. What's going on there? So yeah, I'm not gonna kill this little dude here because that would end it way too quickly. But as you can see up the top there, as I'm moving around the boss, he is draining that blue bar, and that is the boss's energy. Don't know why it's so dark right now. Man, that's hard to see. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's his energy, and once he's run out of energy, he has to stop and recharge. He's got to hit B. Sorry, not B. Y, sorry. And you can see he can recharge his energy right there. He can slam his arms down. He can do a little spin like this. Whee! He can also shoot. Alright, now I've run out of energy. I can't even move. So I've got to hit Y, recharge my batteries, and get back in action. Now, what I'm thinking for balancing with this minigame, because it's not quite balanced at the moment, is that the boss has to go to the middle in order to recharge. And maybe when he runs out of power, he slowly moves, making him really vulnerable to this little guy here, who can smack the boss. That's right, smack him. Alright, so yeah, I will, I'm gonna use a different form of shooting. So this is like a scatter gun. Obviously I can rotate around and it fires for a period of time, and it drains a lot of energy, but it really makes it hard for the players who are versing the boss to kind of dodge that. There is another mode that's like a stun mode if anyone gets hit by that. I'll try and show it off actually. So yeah, I got stunned there for a bit. If I slam my arms down, hopefully I don't get hit by it. I gotta recharge my battery first. My energy. Alright. Slam. You can see I'm stunned. My little head's kind of wobbling around there. There we go. If I spin... Oh, need more energy for that. If I spin, I can kind of like knock the players around, and it kind of really stuns them badly. Bonk. Now there'll be more visuals added to this to make it a bit more obvious as to what the heck is even going on. Now I'll show the player, like the loser's side, because obviously the boss is the winner of the board game or the quick game mode. The losers all get the gang up on him, and it'll scale based on how many players, because obviously if there's a 1v1, I might do something different, like a 1v1 boss battle where you've got a more Mario 64 type boss. So yeah, the players have to coordinate. They have to go over to these little valves over on the side here. Keep hitting B. You just got to keep spamming it. And that goes red. You got to get to the other side here. And obviously you got to cooperate with the other players to do this. Now, if the boss is obviously out of energy, you know, you can smack him and that'll take his health down a little bit, as you can see up there. Alright. So it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but look at this. Hit this button, boom. Oh, that boss is hurting now. And now he's starting to smoke. Hello everyone in the stream, everyone who's new. This is Metalheads. It's a 8-player local or online multiplayer party game. Just showing off a really early version of the game from a couple of months ago. Just thought I'd do that to change up the streams a little bit. Mr. Monocle just asked, does the boss one shots? That's on Twitch, by the way, guys. Yeah, so the boss will one-shot the player if he hits him with this, or not that one. That one will stun the players. But if we go to the most charged version, this thing here, if one of those hits the player, yeah, they'll get one shot. But I might change it. And I also might give a function to these little dudes so that if another player gets knocked down, they can go and help them back up again. Otherwise, it's really unfair. The boss needs to be like, you know, he needs to be hard to beat, but not so hard that it's just infuriating. And it gives players a bit of a second chance to come back too. So yeah, that is the boss battle at the moment. Super early version of it, but when I played it with friends, it was really fun. And I can't wait to actually finish this up and make it into a really cool finished product, I guess. I also want to have multiple different types of boss battles so that it's not always the same. Maybe based on the head that you choose at the start, you become a different boss or something. I don't know yet. I don't know. Or even after the... Mr. Monocle just said, I feel like having to go back to the middle to recharge is a good idea just for balancing purposes. Absolutely. And that is one of the biggest things that was suggested by my good friends who... I just want to shout out to them. They have been testing this game since the earliest versions, and holy crap, it was just broken. They put up with the most crappiest versions of this game. But thank you to all of those guys. You know who you are. You've got me to this point, basically. This might be a one-man project, but really it's not. Like, I couldn't have done it without anyone's help. Like, even going to PAX last year, everyone at PAX made the whole experience super fun, and they gave me some really valuable feedback as well. So thank you all. Alright, so I'm gonna kill this little dude. What do you reckon? Should I just yeet him off the edge here? Let's do that. Let's yeet him. Or should I shoot him? Let me know in the chat, guys. Spin yeet. Alright, spin yeet it is. Oh. Well. Yeet. Alright, so yeah, that's the boss battle, guys. Cool. So you guys got to see that. That's really cool. I'll see if I can just show you these other mini games just while you're here, and if anyone does want to watch the Twitch stream back, they can actually check out these mini games. Now, this is going to be hard to play with 2 controllers. There's no way I can do that. I'm gonna ignore one player. Oh, whoops. Well, the idea of that that ended abruptly. The idea of that mini game is you just got to keep spamming A, and then you got to dodge all the things on the way up. Think of it like Flappy Bird, but way harder. I'm just kidding. It's not that hard. Oh, here we go. Where are we? Oh man, it's broken. All right, let's go to a different mini game. May as well show you Buzzkill while we're here, and I might show you the other prototype mini game that's sort of in the background there.
3, 2, 1, go!
That is me screaming. I didn't even look to see where the path is. Oh no, it's gonna end. Ah. Fail. I think so. Mr. Monocle says on Twitch, Flappy Bird, am I going to throw my monitor at the wall? That is more than likely what's going to happen. No, I'll try and make it a bit better because right now you've got to tap like a maniac. I'll just try and do it again with just 2 controllers. You got to tap like a maniac, and it's really jarring on the hands.
1, go!
I can't no. I can't do both. I can't do both. Yeah, right now you got to tap so much. It's just insane. I think I'll make the difficulty in the actual level, not the controls, because nobody wants to struggle with controls. Go back to Buzzkill again. Sorry, guys. And then we're gonna jump over into the live demo build. And if any of you guys want to play Metalheads with me live and jump into a server with me, I'm more than happy. Just jump into the Discord. You can see the I'll post that link in oh man, I need to look and see where I'm going. Let me restart this. Okay, that's an easy path. Yeah, I need to post the link in Discord for you guys so that you can maybe jump into the server, and we can get some 8-player craziness happening online. Now the demo is really buggy at the moment. Oh, this is a difficult challenge. Oh, whoops. That might be me just making weird noises in the microphone, by the way. Thankfully, my girlfriend wasn't home when I was recording that. It was it's quite awkward. Come on, dude, you can do it. No, no, go! You made it. You made it. I am controlling both these characters right now, by the way, so it's really hard for me to kind of show this off. And it helps if I actually look and see what I'm doing. Ah, man. Yeah, so yeah, Mr. Monocle, there will be sometimes it actually happens as part of like the procedural generation of the path. No, man, we're dead. That's okay. All right, I think there's one more minigame I got to show you. It's really early basic prototype. Like, it took me not long at all to whip up. So hello everyone who's new to the chat here. So we've got Metalheads. It is a 8-player local or online multiplayer party game. Basically, there is a demo on Steam right now that you can download. It will be available after the Steam Games Festival as well, because I uploaded it before the Steam Games Festival, well and truly before. So you won't lose that in your libraries if you miss out on playing it during the festival. Now, this build that I'm playing right now is a couple of months old, and the reason I'm playing this one is just to show off the board game mode and the boss battle for those who are interested. It is a much earlier build than what the demo is, because the demo build is as of 2 o'clock this morning, the latest. Because I'm insane and I tend to do that, working on the game at 2 o'clock in the morning. Or like the day before the game festival, I worked 22 hours on the game in the day, and then went to bed at 4:45, got up at 7. So that was fun. So yeah, this mini game is just trying to knock people off the stage, hence the name Knockoff. I keep thinking I'm a different character. The idea of the pickups as well, excuse the pun, because they are guitar picks or plectrums. The idea of these is that, so if somebody survives the timer, which you can't see in this mini game right now, if they survive the timer along with other players, then the player who has the most points wins. Oh, rip. It's just a balancing thing more than anything else, because if you die, you generally lose all your points. Yeet. Alright. I'm going to now jump over to the other build of the game, so I'm just going to Alt F4 out of this. Put it back over the webcam now. Hey guys. Just bear with me for about probably 2 minutes while it changes over to the other version. Now, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this so far. It's very impromptu. I don't have a streaming plan or anything. I barely have time to work any of that stuff out. So it's all very new to me, the whole streaming thing as well. So this morning I was fighting with really bad frame rates, which is really just annoying. Turned out it wasn't actually it wasn't OBS, it wasn't anything like that. It was actually VLC, Windows Media Player making the video look really bad. So that was kind of annoying. So just downloading the actual demo at the moment. It's at 95%, almost done. So hang around and I'll jump online. And Monocle, did you want to jump into Discord and play with me, or? I'm just going to jump into the voice chat, Mr. Monocle, if you want to. Currently out at the moment, just hopped in. Okay, all right, that's cool, that's cool. I will get out of the Discord chat then. Okay, we're ready to go. I'm just gonna switch over to the game. That way you guys don't have to look at my ugly mug. Alright, this is the latest version of the game right now. Just gonna unplug my controller here, I don't need that. Don't need two controllers at the moment. Now this does actually support couch versus couch, so I could actually join my PC, which has got two controllers plugged in, to a server online, and they might have 4 people on their server from the one computer, and we can merge the two games together, which is really cool. It's a bit buggy at the moment, obviously, like the server browser and everything. That was why I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning, just to make sure this all works, because it just did not work. But if you guys want to join me, I'm going to make a server, and if you want to jump in and play with me, I'm not going to put a password or anything. You can just jump right in, and I'll wait around in the lobby for a bit just so we can acquaint ourselves. Developer, stream, join me. There we go. So I'm just going to wait in here for a bit. And if you guys want to jump in, download the demo, do it right now, go. I'll wait around here for about a minute or two, and then might jump into a game and show it off a little bit. Now, it is buggy. There's quite a few real nasty issues, like the drop-in, drop-out support just doesn't work quite 100% right now. Normally it messes with the player count, and that can be a little bit confusing for a lot of players who are new to this. I am working hard to fix that. I bet you it's one simple thing as well. It always is. But it's like a needle in a haystack with games development. Like, I had a bug the other day and it took me the whole week to fix. Not the other day, but it was like 2 weeks ago, and it took me a whole week to fix the damn thing, and it was one single variable. That infuriates me. So yeah, that's the joy of games development, and it can be a little bit frustrating at times. It's like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? So I've added, for the demo, I've added like this little head here, little spikes on the back of it, sort of like a devil kind of thing, or a Batman. A little cat head. Everyone loves kitty cats, so I figured I'd put some little cat ears on this head. Looks kind of cute. I do want to do like a Roman or a Spartan helmet type of thing. I think that'll be really cool. But that's the character customization is very basic in this this demo. I will be probably working on character customization once I've got the 30 mini games finished. I intend to work on the mini games after I get online multiplayer, stable for everyone. The good thing about doing this demo with online multiplayer rather than early access is that you guys don't have to commit any finances to it. You can play it, you can test it, you can do whatever, and it doesn't really worry you because you're not having to put money into it, so it's good. And not really much time either, because let's face it, like the mini games are less than 2 minutes long, and you can jump out whenever you want. There's no need to play for hours on end just to experience the content. Look, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start playing. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to start with blue balling. Now I'm going to let you guys listen to some of the music. I'll show you the standard mode here. There is survival mode that you can see right there in the corner. I could do a practice survival mode actually if I do that now. See you, Mr. Monocle. Hopefully, I'll be streaming at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to jump in and join in on stream, you can definitely do that, man. And just to let everyone know, Mr. Monocle is one of the people who is in Discord and has been testing the game. He's bloody awesome. He was one of the earlier testers as well, which has been absolutely phenomenal to have that kind of support. I'm gonna crank the music for you guys. Oops. Ah, just so cranked that up. The music bugged out a little bit there. That's just another issue I've just got to fix. Right, so that was practice mode. So I'm just gonna jump in and do the normal mode here. Now the normal mode. I'll just wait for the music to turn down. So the normal mode, you'll see, if I die, I'll just respawn. And basically, every time you die, you don't earn points, because every second, as you can see down the bottom there, you will earn a point. Obviously, if you fall off, you stop earning points, because you're not on the platform, you're dead. So I'll show that in a second. I'll probably get yeeted. There we go. Balls, not doing anything exciting this time. There we go. So as you guys can see, I hope you can hear me by the way. Let's turn the music down. As you guys can see, the ball is kind of moving a little bit slow at the moment. It's not really putting on a show, but it's a random, it rotates randomly, and it's got all these segments or tiers to the ball, and they all rotate in different directions at different speeds. So sometimes this goes absolutely wild, by the way. Hey, Paralysia. Internet is finally not dead. Finally. Hey, Para, would you like to jump in and play? Para is also one of the members on Discord. Super fun guy. Or girl, I don't even know. But super fun person, there you go. No, Para's definitely a guy. Sorry, Para. Hey everyone, thank you for jumping in the stream. We're just showing off some, well, I'm showing off some metalheads here. This is the demo build. I did start off showing the much older build and showing the board game mode in its prototype version, as well as the boss fight mode and a couple of the mini games that you guys can't play in the demo, like Termination Trail, Roller Raceway, all these sort of ones that are hidden in the back here. But yeah, you can actually, if you want to look at those builds, you can actually jump over onto Otrium Games on Twitch, or look up Metalheads on Twitch as well, and you get to see this live stream played back. I prefer people to watch on Twitch because I don't normally. Did I just assume he's gender based on his voice? Maybe I did. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna do some cognitive collection. Cool, that's not a problem, Paralysia. Do you want me to jump into the voice chat? And actually, I'll do it. And if you join in, you join in. If not, that's cool as well. So I'm just gonna jump into the main stage voice, and might see you there, might not. Who knows? I'm just gonna post the Discord link for you guys in Steam. So I'll do that now. There we go, and boom. Nope, it's not. There we go. Discord. Join it. Go. There we are. Gonna crank the music so you guys can hear this. Fail. Now, if you're new to playing this game, don't worry if you keep falling off and dying. Like, it's pretty common for new players, but you will get better. Trust me. Oh man. Well, I spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh man. I'm struggling today. What's going on? I normally don't miss a beat. No pun intended. Now I'm going to show something kind of funny. I'm going to go into like this cinematic mode. Slow-mo. Oh, what? Oh, I know what's going on there. Never mind. I won't do that. That's a bad idea. Might do it on a different mini game. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, I can't even see the user interface now. It's gone. I think I've destroyed it. Yeah, I have. Hang on a sec. Let's go back to the lobby. There's a mosquito in here. It's really annoying the crap out of me. Got him. Excellent. Alright. Alright, let's do some creeping creepers. I can't really do without another player. But I'll show it. I'll show it anyway. This is the latest minigame that's been added. I haven't had much time to do the enemies though. They're kind of really basic, really boring. They're using just like a kind of sound, so that's kind of weird. But I did want to show off the music because it is amazing. So the music is made by a man by the name of Andy Gillian. He's the lead guitarist of a band called Mors Principium Est, a Finnish melodic death metal band, because why not have somebody with such talent on this game? It wouldn't be metalheads without Andy, I'll tell you that, because the music that he's brought to this game is absolutely phenomenal, as you can hear. Now he also has an album called Never After. It is a solo album, purely instrumental, except for like one track where there's a female vocalist. But yeah, it's freaking awesome. Go listen to it, Spotify, YouTube, wherever. Yeah, as you can see, this isn't really designed for a solo player. I haven't sort of worked that out yet. But the idea is that these things, while I'm looking at them, they will they'll move slowly towards the nearest player. But if I look away from them, donk, kill me. Now they don't have any animations at the moment, obviously, but I will definitely be adding those at some point. Probably after the Steam Game Festival. It's not a priority right now. Bug fixing is a priority, that's for sure. Especially in Pipemare, which I'm going to be working on today. It's really quite broken for anyone that's not the server. I'm gonna crank the music again. I'm only playing just so you guys can listen to this music. Oh, you know what I'll do? Oh, not that. Slow-mo, yeah. Everyone loves slow-mo, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that dude. That's what he looks like. Kick him in the face, but I'm gonna die. Alright, we're gonna go back to the lobby. That's just one of the developer features I thought I'd... Oh my god, that's loud. Sorry, guys. Wow. Yeah, so that was one of the developer features I wanted to try. Just a cinematic tool. I thought maybe I could use some of the cinematics for the game trailer. because the trailer at the moment I made in 2 days, and that was a year old. I did that in preparation for PAX Australia last year, and I figured I wouldn't spend too long on the trailer. Alright, so this is a Pac-Man inspired minigame, as you can tell. There's different types of AI on this one. One AI will actually follow scent trails. He'll wander around randomly, but if he picks up a scent trail, basically the players leave like these little nodes behind that you can't really see. And they'll have a strength that kind of fades over time. And the little AI will kind of look for those scent nodes. And when he picks up a strong scent, he'll just keep following it and following it and following it. You can lose them. Obviously, you can run across another player's scent or something like that. So that's always handy to do. Yeah, and the other AI is, he just moves around randomly, and as soon as he finds a target, he'll just charge at him. So yeah, there's 2 modes to this. There's the default mode, which I'm going to play now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now the default mode is designed for, I mean, you could play it on your own if you want, but it is designed for multiple people. Oh man, I'm dead already. that was embarrassing. Hang on. Let's restart that. Alright, so I'm going to do the survival mode this time. So this one is actually, the survival mode is designed for just a solo player. And you'll see why. Because the other mode, it's like when a player dies, they respawn as a zombie. And if you've got 8 players, it does actually make it very interesting because they can kind of like gang up on that one player that's left over. And you'll see there's a zombie that just spawned in, right? Little zombie metalhead. Zombo head. Oh gosh. Why is this dude still chasing me? Go away. Gonna crank the music for you guys. So this is the current build that you guys can all play right now. I'm actually live in a server, so if you've got the game or if you want to play it, jump on, download the game, and join the server. It's just called Developer Stream, and it says join me. No password, no nothing. Nope. Oh my god, they tried to cut me off. I didn't even design the AI to do that. Oh my, no. Oh. And something else that's really cool is that with the survival mode, because the counter counts upwards, I will be doing leaderboards at some point. But the thing that's really cool is that another music track plays. Oh god. You'll hear the music track kick in. It's like a more intense version. I'm gonna die here. I feel like there's other players. Like the AI is being too smart. Here's the other music track. Ready? Oh my goodness. They're all converging. Nope. Go away. So I think I might add more zombies though. It's a little bit too, I wouldn't say easy, but you can avoid these guys for a while. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he didn't go for me. Interesting. Maybe that's a bug. Let's oh no. Let's see how long I can survive this in the middle here. Nah. The AI is learning. Yes, Paralysia, they certainly are. It's funny, when I was testing the AI, or testing the map in the early days, because the AI started doing stuff that I just didn't program to do. Like, they were starting to, like, cut me off. Like, they were kind of, like, one would go to one point and the other would go to the other point to try and kind of box me in a little bit. And I'm like, I didn't program this, and they got really hard, so I looked into the AI to find out what was even going on, and I still can't figure it out. So I think it's just coincidence that they just happen to do that more than anything else, but it's still really cool. Let's use a different head. Now, speaking of the heads and the character customization and stuff like that, I will be adding a very in-depth character creation menu, where you'll be able to accessorize your own metal head and make him look really cool, much like other party games do the same thing. So yeah, I definitely want to do that for metalheads. I'm really excited to do that, and like I've got it kind of planned in my brain how to do it, so it's just a matter of actually spending the time to do it and get it done for you guys, because I really cannot wait to get that in game so you guys can show me all your funky metalhead designs. There's also thoughts on doing 3D printing down the track, so you know, you design your metalhead in the character creation screen, and then there's like a button to say buy 3D print. I know it's monetization, guys, but look, I will be doing 3D models, 3D prints of these metalheads anyway, so I may as well allow you guys to create your own custom version. I think that'd be a bit more special than, you know, having a preset version already built for you. At least for a while, I think. I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I saying? All right, let's go to Dodgy. And if you guys are in the chat, please say hello, ask questions. I'm happy to answer questions. Like I'm totally open. I'm very transparent with everything. So yeah, fire away. I'm pretty cruisy. I don't bite much. I'll go survival mode on this one because I am playing on my own. And you might be wondering, will there be bots? Eventually, I would like to do bots. Somebody did ask this morning. So yeah, I would definitely like to do bots for the game. It's just not a major priority right now. I've got bots that actually do work to some extent, but they're really just... They're dumb AI. They kind of just run around and they'll identify a danger and they'll try and avoid it the best they can. I guess that's what I'm doing now, I guess, but the navigation isn't quite right. They don't know when to jump sometimes, and they're a little bit broken. The main thing with the bots at the moment, the reason that you can't play with them, oh my goodness, is that they don't really work with the character spawns or anything just yet, because it is a fairly new spawn system I've implemented. I'm getting cornered. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Oh Jesus. Woo! How cool is this music? How am I still alive? Oh my god. Oh, a bit of relief. It's actually gotten kind of easy now. I can stand in the corner for a bit. Love this music. How good is it, guys? Freaking rockin'. Oh my god, that almost got me. Oh, dude. I'm alive. Now this music kicks in because I oh jeez, what? Well, that's loud. That was a physics glitch. Oh, that was too good. There's no way I was going to survive that. So yeah, the idea of that music, guys, is that when you get past the time of the normal game, which in this case was 2 minutes, it goes into like a chaos mode, and Andy Gillian, the guy behind the music, has been so crazy to be able to create this music, and he's done such a damn good job at it. And with very minimal instruction or input from me. Like I'm pretty bad at giving musical instructions. I'm like, hey Andy, you know, there's this song that I kind of like this bit from, and this song that I really like. I like this band and that band, and they've got this bit at this time, and I'd love to see a bit of a mixture of that. And he's kind of like this musical blender. I kind of just throw these different ideas his way, and he's like, all right, I'll see what I can do. Next morning, he's like, oh, how about you check out this sample? And I'm like, absolutely gobsmacked. It's freaking amazing. We're not going to do Falling Apart because I don't have another player to play with right now. So somebody join me. Join me. Bugger it, I'll go into it. I'll just show it off to you. Why not? I could just connect another controller actually, but I might break the game. I don't know. I won't worry about it just yet. So yeah, at the moment there's 10 mini games in the demo for you guys to try. I may add more later, but upon release I will have at minimum 30 mini games. I will not release the game until I have 30 mini games. I've got in my documents, I've got about 100, I think it's like 140 different mini game ideas that I've written down. Some are like a paragraph long, like a little blurb. Other ones are, you know, they're a full-blown, fully documented kind of mini game, and I've got about 20 extra ones of those. So that's really cool. Obviously, this mini game right now, it is not for one player yet. It is a multiplayer mini game. So I'm just going to end this right now and go to lobby. But you can see how chaotic that could be if there's 8 players. Later on tonight, because right now it is 12:51 p.m. At 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming, hopefully with a bunch of people. I'm going to try and rally the troops, so to speak, and get some party action and happening in here. Which head am I going to go with? I'll go this dude. Why not? Little teardrop head. We got Laser Lunacy. Now, this is one of the first like fully working mini games. It literally started as just a cylinder, no textures, and lasers. That was it. Look at it now. Looks so sexy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Gonna crank the music for yous. No way, laser. Nope. Alrighty. No. Oh, you're kidding me. Hang on. I'm just gonna restart it. I'm gonna restart it, alright? That's... We can't have that happen, guys, can we? Hello, everyone. We've got 75 people who are watching in Steam right now. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much for watching. You know, stick around. I'm just going to be showing Metalheads here. This is my pet game that I've been making for a couple of years now. Although really it's been in development for one solid year, 12, 14-hour days constantly. All the time before that was more like a 4-hour week here and there, just during my day job. You guys can go and download the demo right now. You can actually join me live if you really want. Get some extra players in here, get some chaos happening. Probably can't even hear me because of the music being so loud. Oh, nope. I'm out of here. Oh, God. Oh no! Ah, damn it! Oh, all the music playing. So yeah, guys, you can download the demo here on Steam right now. That is the version that you are seeing me playing right now. I updated it at 2 o'clock this morning to fix the online multiplayer menu browser. That didn't make sense. I fixed the online menu anyway, so you can now search and join games properly and it doesn't bug out on you and carry on a bit weird like it was for the last 2 days. There are a few issues. So, you know, if somebody drops into your game randomly, it can break a little bit. Sometimes it just thinks that like there's an extra person more than what there actually is, and that can really screw things up. Normally just a minigame restart or going back to the lobby will fix it. So sometimes that'll sort itself out. But I do aim to fix those issues. Pipemare in particular is really problematic, and I'll show you why in a second. I'll go to it now. It's fine on the server end. Like for me and for you guys watching now, it's going to look absolutely fine. But for any clients that are playing, some of them just won't see any of these pipe segments. Like you see these little rings, like sort of the ribs on this pipe. You'll just see blank areas of nothingness, and it's kind of like, uh-oh, like how am I supposed to get across that? That's insane. So I'm going to be working to try and fix that before 7:30 tonight. It is a #1 priority, and I'm also going to try and add a force start button, because there is a bit of a problem where everyone's waiting in the lobby. You got a random person who's in there, and yeah, they're just taking their sweet old time. Yesterday I tried to play live on stream, and there was a guy that was there for quite some time, and we had to wait for him, so that kind of sucked. Crank the music on this one. Now this minigame gets really crazy. Hopefully I can survive long enough for you guys to see. Once again, awesome music from Andy Gillian. Freaking amazing. I really can't focus at the moment. I'm sort of out of it. Been working way too much. Yesterday I felt physically ill. I was just... Oh, sorry, the day before. Man, I don't even know what day it is. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. This isn't even the crazy bit yet. How freaking awesome is this soundtrack? I hope nobody watching gets motion sickness, because it's about to get a bit pukey. The music's just calming down, just lull us into a false sense of security up ahead here. Oh, come on. There we go. Look at that up ahead right now. Yeah, I gotta fix the way the soundtrack transitions. Andy did get that working for me, but oh no, oh friggin' hell, I died. But you can see how crazy that is right now. It gets kind of wild, doesn't it? And just it's just lasers everywhere, and the pipes are just rotating like crazy. Absolutely nuts. And when you got 8 players, it's just chaos, because everyone's just constantly falling and dying. Because when you die, you respawn as a ghost, so that you're not just sitting around waiting for everyone else. I'll see if we can survive this one for as long as we possibly can. This is like Zorba's dance music, but metal. This is hilarious with 8 people, because when they die and their ghosts are ragdolling, they kind of like, their bodies kind of roll around like it's a tumble dryer. listen to that music getting faster, guys. Are you getting dizzy yet? Oh, man. It's a little bit stuttery on my end. I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't normally run like that. I'm getting real dizzy though. Oh, almost died. Oh, back the other way. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's a bug. It's not meant to be a giant wall, but hey. Oh, no. There's no surviving that. Oh, man. Look at that ragdoll. Tumble, 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 tumble. Oh, it's going to keep going. Here we go. Just so you guys can hear the music. Cool is this? Although it's broken at the moment, this mini game just keeps going for some reason. I gotta have a look into that. Alright, I'm gonna end this mini game. If I can. There we go. Lobby. Whew. Man. Working up a sweat playing this. So thank you everyone who's either stuck here watching or stuck here watching. It makes it sound like a trap. Who has stayed here to watch the video, and thank you to all the new people who have just arrived to check out the video. If you don't know what this game is, it is Metalheads. It's a 8-player local or online multiplayer party game. A whole bunch of mini games, board game mode, boss battle game. I actually showed off the board game mode and the boss battle earlier. And I might do it again at the end of the stream. Maybe. It's getting to a hungry time right now, so I might have to go and have lunch soon. And I'll be streaming later on today as well, tonight at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to tune in then, hopefully we'll have a bunch of people with us this time at 7:30, and it'll be a bit of a party. It'll be wild. It's good fun. Alright, so we're going to do O balls now. Actually, yeah, look, I'll go into it. It's not working for one person. It works for multiple people. Now, something I will mention though, there's a lot of mini games that could do with alternate levels, and I would love to do alternate levels. So after Metalheads releases, and it's got all of its mini games and everything, I would like to work on A, more mini games, but B, alternate levels for the existing mini games. Eventually, I'll also be working on a mini game level creation tool that you can just access from the game itself. You don't have to open Unreal Engine or anything like that. And then you could like upload it to the workshop and that kind of thing. So I think that's going to add a ton of replay value. I'm really excited to get that working. Like, I've got a prototype at the moment, but it's super, super early, super basic. But at least I know, like, the proof of concept, it works. And really excited to do that. So I'll just jump in, mainly so you guys can listen to the music once again. Oh, have we got another player? No? I don't know why there's another ball here. That is very, very interesting. But it's my platform. Get off it. Yeah, I don't know why there's a second ball. I have a feeling somebody tried to join and it kind of failed. So if somebody is like in the game right now, you just gotta hit start. I don't think it'll work because drop in, drop out is not quite working 100%, especially for these round-based mini games. So bear with me. Mainly playing this one just so you guys can listen to this freaking head-banging metal as hell. I was gonna swear then. Metal as hell soundtrack created by Andy Gillian. Go check him out on Spotify and all that kind of stuff. He's got an album called Never After, and he's a lead guitarist of Mors Principium Est, which is insane and really, really cool Finnish melodic death metal band. Bonk. Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up pretty soon. I've got to go and have lunch, fill the belly. I got to do some bug fixes before 7:30. So I might do one more mini game, and we'll jump out of it. So just gonna get back to. I'm feeling some Laser Lunacy. What about you guys? What do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon Laser Lunacy. All right, cool. We'll do that. See if I can survive past a minute 30 this time. Oh man, yeah, it's bugged. Hang on. Let me fix this. Back to the main menu. Oh no, it's really bugged. Oh god. At least I see this. Like, you know, seeing these kind of bugs right now allows me to help. Sorry, it allows me to fix them. So I'm just gonna get out of this and jump back into the game. So bear with me for a second, guys. Just waiting for Steam to not be crap. There we go. I also plan on doing like a live stream probably on the weekend before the game festival ends, just to wrap things up and play some other indie games. Really keen to play some of them. Might play for a couple of hours. Some really fun games out there that I can't wait to play, but I just don't have time to actually play them. I'll just do offline mode so it doesn't completely break. Alright, so we're going to do Laser Lunacy. Maybe some Pipemare after this. And then that'll be the end of the stream after that.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Paralysia. It's just something to do with the Epic launcher. It just seems to want to take up the screen for some reason. It gets detected as like a game. That's okay, it's only for a split second. Oh wait, is it actually showing or no? Hang on a second. Can you guys see the game or no? What's it doing? Nah, man. What you doing to me, Streamlabs? Sorry guys, I don't know what that is all about.
Yeah, I was just about to play.
Ah, you're there.
That was broken.
Yeah, it's been weird. I don't know why it's doing that. And it's just staying on the stream at the moment. Because on OBS it is showing my game. I think the Steam stream is just kind of frozen at the moment. Yeah. I'll reload it. I'll see what that's doing. Because I've actually closed down the Epic Games launcher now, so it should not still be showing for anyone. Let's just scroll down. I'm just trying to find the game in the Steam Game Festival page. Yeah, so I think it's bugged out now. Oh no, there it is. There it is. 47. Cool. And if I go into it, yeah, it's showing I'm in the menu. I didn't realize someone was even in the chat. That was sneaky. Oh no, hang on. Rude game. Woo. Let's do this. Oh man, I did the wrong version, but that's okay. We'll see how we go. See if I can survive the 1.5 minute timer. Yeah, I don't know what's going on Steam there. I can't view the video. It's kind of stuck on a menu at the moment. Like it showed up correctly for about 2 seconds and then it just decided to stop. What you doing, Steam? Failing on me or? I hope everyone can see this. Like, I don't know, is it bugged out on Twitch? Oh no, oh really? Yeah, I didn't survive long at all. Video working on Steam. Okay, cool. Excellent. It's just bugging out on my end. Cool. Oh, this hasn't happened for a while. That's very interesting. Shouldn't happen at all. That's right. We'll go to part, man. Show distance. There we go. Alright, last mini game for the show, guys. And I'll be live at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to see a bunch of people playing at the same time, tune in then. Hopefully we'll have some bug fixes and everything at the same time as well. So with this minigame, the player who, if a player runs further forward, the camera normally catches up, although I think I disabled that temporarily. Whoops. It's meant to kind of like force the camera to catch up, because right now it's kind of lagging behind a bit. As you can see, it's sort of, because it's so far behind, I gotta wait for it to get past fan blades and all that kind of stuff, so. See how long I survive in this one. Oh. Man, that was terrible. That was awful. 202 meters? Meh, you guys can do better than that. I know you definitely can. Because I just failed bad. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up here. This is Metalhead's live stream. I'm just going to switch over to the webcam now. Turn all my lights on. Hey Google, turn my strip light on. Hey, there we go. She's good. I like her. Yeah, so that was Metalheads, guys. If you were here for the start of the stream, that was the I'll just bring you onto the main page here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that was the board game mode I was showing off. A bit of the boss fight as well. So that was really cool. I mean, those things are very early prototype versions. Well, from a couple of months ago. I haven't touched them since then because I've been working on online multiplayer. It's not an easy thing to get online multiplayer working. Pretty much every single little command you have to kind of like, you know, run that on the client side and update them on what's going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on in these mini games, guys, like a hell of a lot. So yeah, I do have a Discord server up if you guys want to join later on. So I'll post that here in the Steam. I did the wrong version, but that's okay. Just hang on a second. What's this doing? Discord. Oh, I've lost the link. I'll go grab it now. Discord. Where art thou? They'll be there. Alright, yeah. So I'll just type this in. Join the Discord server if you would like to play live with the developer. I'll just say with me. In future streams and help test out the game. Which, the good thing about joining the Discord, you might get access to earlier versions of the game that aren't available to the public, which means that if there is a new minigame that I am working on and I want you guys to test it, you can get a chance. Obviously, it's not just available to everyone. I will be selecting who can actually play the version. I don't want to just get it out there to everyone. So there you go. Posted a link for you, and also if you want to follow the game on Twitch as well, that would help out immensely, because most, like, Twitch just works, and after the Steam Game Festival, that's probably going to be the go-to place to watch any developer streams, because I don't think I'll keep streaming to Steam. Who knows? I don't know how good the you know, the Steam broadcasting system works. It's a little bit hard to kind of judge at this stage because it's fairly new, I guess. So join, so follow on Twitch. There you go. I'll also post my Twitter and my Facebook for you guys too. just so you can follow it on social media and get updates on what the heck is going on with it. I would really appreciate that. It does help give the game a bit of exposure, and anytime I see a like or an extra follower, I get really excited. It's kind of embarrassing, but no, it does mean a lot every single time I see that. It certainly helps, because it's a psychological thing as well. I'm the only developer. I don't kind of like bounce off teammates as such. So until recently, now I've got a Discord. I've got people like Paralysia, Mr. Monocle, I've got Silver Moonex, and a whole bunch of other people that I can just kind of turn to and go, hey guys, you wanna jump in and help me out here? And they're always obliging. So it's really good to have that support behind me. I'll just go to the Facebook. Bear with me, getting there. Man, these lights are bright. I've got a Logitech Brio webcam, and it needs every light ever to actually perform decently. There we go. Facebook, boom. Awesome. All right, so if you guys are still watching, thank you so much. If you do have any questions, feel free to fire away. But probably do it on Discord or one of the social medias, because I will be closing this stream down very soon. I do have to go out for a little bit, do some shopping and stuff, and come back and have some food before I kind of die. Going on very minimal sleep right now. So just bear with me, all right? If you have played the demo and you're finding it super broken and stuff, just report it. Tell me, go on the forums. That way I know that these issues are happening. If you can get some footage or a screenshot or something like that, that's also helpful. A lot of the issues I already know about, but some issues that I think I've fixed, they just pop up out of nowhere at random. And that can be kind of annoying, but it's good to actually be told about those issues as well, because a lot of the time I don't see that. All right, so there's this little thing I do at the end of the stream. It's going to be my outro, where I scream 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, the last few times I did it, I had NVIDIA RTX voice on, and it would cut my voice out. It just failed really badly. So I'm going to do that for you guys right now. I will actually do a video on the voices and like the sound creation for the game as well, because I think that'll be really fun. Like when I do the character screams and they're like doing things like that, that's it's really kind of crazy. My neighbors are probably going, what the hell is going on? But anyway, I'm gonna do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then I'm gonna shut the stream down. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, finished.